Hello and welcome to the Natural Way of Life. I am just setting up, guys, for this evening's live. I've got to type, so I won't be a moment. Okay, let's have a look. I think I've written in chat. I think that's gone on. Okay, yeah, so let's get into this. It has been ages since I have done a live. So I don't know where time went, and then suddenly I was like, oh my god, it's the new moon. I was like, wait, how did we just get to another new moon? So yeah, I feel like, and this is the first new moon of 2026, so it does bring in a different kind of energy. Oh my god, Tanya, hey, so glad that you made it. Margot, hey, so glad you made it as well. Sorry, just seeing the chat bar pop up now. Yeah, it's great to have my, as I call it, my fellow coven of witchies or spiritual buddies here on live as well. That's a really nice feeling. Yeah, I mean, it would be great if we would all be sat out, in nature somewhere, but hey, we're online instead, so we'll go with that one. But yeah, I don't know about you guys, but time illusions at the moment, time just seems to be literally like swooping over me, swooping on by, and I'm like, where has time gone? Like, before you know it, we'll probably be in summer, and I still feel like, it's a strange one. And also maybe, yeah, when you sometimes you go through times of feeling a little bit disconnected from maybe your inner self, the world around, nature, it can be a little challenging. So, but yeah, anyone on the live, you guys let me know, how is this new moon feeling for you? How's it been playing out? I mean, I know leading up to this, excuse me, I just had some fizzy pop, sorry. Like the last couple of days, I've definitely been feeling way more tired, way more fatigued, just drained. Like, I guess that winter feeling in a sense, when you just want to be hibernating away from the world and just kind of wishing you'd wake up in another season. Yeah, it's been interesting. And then I was like, I knew this new moon was upcoming, and then suddenly today I was like, no, go check your moon calendar, and there we were, hence the last minute live. So if you watch this back, yeah, I hope you find it helpful, or you see it at the right time, because I know I haven't been posting so much on here or doing so much, so don't know how my algorithm's going to work for people knowing that the live's on. So okay, yeah, so both ladies are saying yes, tired, worn out, tired. Yeah, it does seem like a theme, right? This tiredness, and I guess as well that does tie into the winter season as well, which adds and amplifies to that. It's difficult, yeah, and like Tanya says, yeah, wanting to be able to hibernate, but knowing that sometimes you can't, like, and that's a really difficult one, isn't it? Because ideally that's what you'd like to be doing, but then sometimes it doesn't always happen like that. So yeah, that's difficult. So now this new moon, it does fall under the sign of Capricorn. So any of you Capricorns out there, anyone with a strong Capricorn energy, you're going to feel this a bit more intensely. Have a look though, if you're intrigued into your astrology, have a look at your astrology chart, and it will tell you where or what house or what placements Capricorn falls under. Then I would say have a look at that, and that would give you a little bit of an indication of where it's going to show up more in your life at this current time, okay? So that's definitely something to note. I am going to write a note of that for myself, write in my own chart, because off the top of my head I don't know. and I'm going to have a look what parts of my chart it falls into, and that I think is going to help me. And I always say with these tools, astrology, numerology, they give you insights, okay? They give you themes, they give you help and guidance, and providing you can interpret that and use that in the right way, it's a really powerful tool. Oh, let's have a look. Right, Tanya's also wrote that, yeah, she's agitated. Yeah, I've been feeling that too, like a lot of agitation and annoyance coming up. But I do believe, even though this is a new moon, I feel with this one particularly, for a lot of us, it's going to bring up things and feelings within us that maybe we've buried down for quite some time. And now the universe is just like, nope, it's got to come out. It's got to find a way out. If you see me looking down as well, I'm literally going through notes. Because if you know me already, guys, I have to write my notes. Otherwise, I feel like I can probably go off on so many different tangents and thought forms and so much I want to talk about and share with you guys. But I also want you guys as well, if you feel drawn to, like, get involved in the chat. Questions, let me know. Want to share stuff, let me know. Like, this is a little community feeling that we're all here. So yeah, so new moons, particularly, I would encourage you at this new moon as well, really set intentions for the year ahead. The moon cycle ahead, yes, but for the year ahead as well. Only I'm saying that because technically the calendars that are used, most people follow the new year, even though I kind of don't fully agree. I do feel like new year is more like springtime, but not like in the depth of winter. But technically speaking, with how it is, yeah, for this next 12-month period, this is a really powerful time to like tune into, right, what do you want to see for yourself this year? Where do you want to see things going? Like, what intentions do you want to set? And I would really encourage, I do it, I'm a big fan of lists, writing, vision boards. Maybe you could even do your vision boards online, but I always think if you can hand do something, it just feels that touch more powerful because it's your direct energy onto it. And that's a super incredible, powerful way. And if you start attuning it with cycles, right, even if you didn't believe in the moon cycles or nature, right, if you just set a dedicated time every month to do something, you're still using and engaging your own energy, which is really powerful. And that is what is going to get you those results, because it all begins in thought form. If you can vision it, if you can think it, feel it, believe it, it'll happen for you. Sorry, I can hear my cat crying in the background. I was like, what is that? I think she's agreeing with us, yeah, letting me know she's agreeing. So yeah, as well, if you're going through difficult times or life-changing events and moments, a real challenge, I feel, myself, a lot of people can relate with this, but it's being able to find as well, guys, those moments of stillness, to be able to reconnect back to your inner self, your inner voice, your higher self, and really reconnect back so you can grow and also, re-find ourselves. Because when we go through big things in life, when we go through traumatic things in life, challenging times, it can really take us away from like our core and our higher self sometimes, because we can get so trapped in the energy of what's going on. It's really hard to keep that balance. So I wrote that as a note to share, is really about reconnecting back. Okay, Phoenix, hey, you are on the live. So great to have you here. Okay, I'm gonna read this. Tomorrow, I'm gonna schedule a date with my social worker to use their computer to apply for jobs online because I'm having trouble using my phone. Okay, so again, that's really good timing. That's actually happening around the new moon for you, because that new moon energy, that's an intention, something you're working towards. You can amplify that energy, and yeah, you're doing it at the right time. So that really does tie into that for you. Another thing under the Capricorn moon I really wanted to make note of as well is, I feel like, because it's kind of touching on what Phoenix has said there about jobs and applying, but it's about budgeting as well. I feel like checking in with your budgets and your spending. Is your budget suiting? You know, really refining your budget where you can. And seeing how, you know, like your long-term plans might tie in with that. But yeah, budgeting, that's definitely, I'm calling it, I'm in like my savvy era. I don't know if that's what to call it, but no, I'm getting like quite, hold on, click on, up, come here, good girl. Yeah, just, you know, where you can, it's like, yeah, trying to make sure that the things you're doing are sustainable. Now, another theme I saw coming up under this new moon is all about illusions, actually, which kind of ties into life, because I read someone on my Substack earlier, and someone had written, actually, or they'd reposted, I saw it somewhere anyway, and it was about the illusions of, like, you know, maybe like 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago, or no, going back 10 years, right? And the post was written about something like, you know, in people's eyes you could see, and now I feel like collectively, like universally and globally, like we've been through so much, and like so many people are awakening, and like now we're really seeing through things for what they are. And I feel like the veil's been and is so thin. It's like so much more, I feel like we can see so much more pain, suffering, troubles, and what's wrong with the world. Whereas before, I feel like we saw that to a degree, but experiencing it on a global level, I think, is quite different. And yeah, the look in people's eyes now is quite different. And I do feel like it's a lot harder to hold on to hope and to find joy when you are aware of so much else that is going on around in the world, and how much injustice there is, and just how much wrongdoing, and how Earth just basically feels crazy. And it's like, what the hell? Like, what are we here for? And I just feel like it's getting harder for people. But it is about trying to find, I guess, some coping mechanism or ways of joy that can get us through that. And back to what I was saying about the illusions, is this new moon is highlighting illusions that are falling away, and then truth, you know, the unavoidable, truth being seen in situations really for what they are, and facing the reality of that. And I really feel like that is a big theme this new moon, is really facing our realities. So I think I did kind of experience this a bit yesterday, and it did take me back, actually, an experience that happened. It did take me back to when I was younger, and it was something that made me really upset and uncomfortable, and something I experienced, and it was a reality. It was something I already know. You know, just to skim over it, like a particular family member and how they behave and treat people, and that they're never going to change. And it was like, I known that, but it was like really highlighted and amplified for me again. And it was just really sad to see. And you know, when it can bring up like a lot of emotions, and I just was like, And now I'm reflecting back on that today, I'm like, oh my God, well, that makes sense. This new moon really was not holding back. And then I'm going to talk about what we might be feeling in our bodies too. Oh, Phoenix has wrote, I checked my savings recently. I saved a little over $1,000. Damn. You've been doing great with the saving. That's amazing though. Congratulations on saving. Obviously, I don't know how much $1,000 is in your currency, but it definitely sounds like a lot. So that's great. And it is like that, having your savings, because money and like things like savings is actually just your currency to more, it gives you more options. And with more options, you have more choices. And with that, you have more freedom. So in that respect, I feel like that's really powerful for you. Now, feelings that are coming up at this new moon. Now, you may relate to some of these, you may not, but I feel that there is a heaviness around a lot of us at the moment. I feel like actually it's a heaviness that may show up in the body for some of us. And you might even be feeling like emotional numbness at times. I have been feeling that a lot. Emotional numbness, and definitely like fatigue surfacing as well. And I've also kind of been feeling this. So again, apologies if I haven't been on here as much or communicating with people as much, but it is actually, I go through times of this and it's like this desire within to actually withdraw. And I don't know if sometimes if it's preserving energy, or sometimes when you're going through a lot, sometimes it is easier to withdraw and go within. Now, I think Tanya did mention something as well in chat when she said about agitated. Yes, because I'd actually written here as well about frustrations. I feel like we might generally be getting more frustrated as well, because the Capricorn energy is also teaching us the lessons of patience. So I put frustrations, especially with any distractions that come up for us. And also listen, I want to say this, listen to your deep inner voice, because there may be something that comes up around what do you need to commit to, but also what do you need to release. So I have definitely been getting I need to commit to a better routine, getting back on my healthier, nutrition and lifestyle, definitely. And also releasing the emotional or the toxic pattern of comfort eating when I'm having difficult times and emotions and stress. So my inner voice has been like, but I'm like building up the courage to work on doing that. So interesting. On that point, actually, I'd be interested if anyone does want to share if anything has been coming up for them around something they may need to commit to or to release. Phoenix, thanks. It's a first step. Exactly. Your steps are going to take you in that right direction. So I think you're doing amazingly with that. I'm just going to have a water check, guys, because it's been a while since I've been talking, and I'm like, how I have to keep hydrated. And also, I should always say this, but guys, I've noticed it recently. I think I drink a lot. Like, I drink herbal teas, hot drinks, cold drinks. I think I drink a lot, but recently my body has been feeling so much more dehydrated, and it's like this message I feel like I keep getting is to drink more. Definitely feel like we need to drink more. So on that note, I will probably get through this bottle of water in no time. Just gonna see if chat. Phoenix, I just need to get a job. Yeah. I think you'll definitely feel better once you get one, and it's going to open up a lot more doors and paths for you. So we're all rooting for you to get a job. I want to be the first to know, by the way, when you do, so we can like literally throw you a celebration live to celebrate you getting one. Tanya wrote as well, yeah, my lips, I like that even my lips were, sorry, no, she wrote, mine's like that even my lips were drying out. Yeah, I think it's that combination, well, especially in the UK, cold weather, heating's on, and yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm drinking a lot, but obviously I think as well, we need to be drinking more. So a few more points I'm just going to share with you guys. So with the Capricorn energy, yeah, strips life down to what is sustainable. So really look at like what's sustainable in your life. Is the direction your life's going in, is it sustainable for you? What you build now must be able to hold you, like those foundations of what you're building. So don't skimp or cut corners is my message with that. And I mentioned the patience, but also I really want to hone into us all about stepping into our power and how that is so important, and how I just feel like there's so much nonsense online, or everyone's trying to sell you something, whether they're trying to sell you a book, they're trying to sell you, I don't know, their way of doing something. Everyone's trying to sell you something, and actually guess what? You don't need to be sold anything. The answers are within. You have your own power and resources within you, and just reaffirming that and being reminded of that is, I think, is so powerful. Like, we all have it. And that's what's going to help you in life, is connecting to that. So on that note is like something that I'm going to try and do every day. I just did it before the live, was set a timer, and I literally just set it for like 10 minutes, and I said I'm just going to lay there, okay? Doesn't matter what happens when I lay there. There is no intention other than to just sit there and sit with my thoughts or my feelings or whatever's going on or taking place. And by doing that, I connect and I hold my hand on my heart, and it just, I feel like it connects you back to you, which does tie in with like grounding and nature, which are really important to be able to do, because when we're more grounded and connected within ourselves, we can do more for ourselves, you know, and we can create more and bring more into our lives. So, and yeah, Capricorn, I believe, is earth element as well. So connect with that earth element. Now, Phoenix, I don't know if you were on the live when I was mentioning it, but I was saying about looking at where like Capricorn is in your own personal astrology chart, and how that then, depending on what house or what area, and how that may be playing out in your life for you. So because you're on the topic of looking for a job at the moment, I would say like double check in with like your Capricorn placements and see if that might be having any impact on that. Yeah, and health wise, I'm just going to touch on as well, because I love a little health talk. Capricorn rules over your back, your joints, your knees, your skin, your hair. So be extra mindful of those areas when the moon is under Capricorn. Now, actually it's weird because it's tied into this. It's not weird as in weird, but in a good way. So the last 2-3 days I was having such bad back pain, my knee pain, my joints, everything was really flaring up and hurting. And I was like, and now I've just realized, I feel like it's amplified because it was under the Capricorn moon that this was happening. So I was like, gotcha. But yeah, any healing you do that has like a beneficial effect will be great. Anything that puts more strain or pressure on those, yeah, I probably should have realized not to put extra strain or pressure on those areas. So just be really mindful of that as well. Astrology can give great insights into that. Same way with numerology for things like healing. And on that note, today I did decide, got a bit of a random card selection that I decided to get out. But I do have these really cute, it's called a chakra card deck. So what I decided, I think I was going to do, is I'm going to like pull one for each person. And intuitively, like this is how it's going to work. I'm going to pull you a card, and actually whatever chakra that is related to is actually going to pinpoint an area that you may need to focus on or do some extra healing on. Now, predominantly these will focus on the main 7 energy points, also known as chakras, in the body. So whatever card comes out for you, I would say, whether it's to do with your root chakra, your throat chakra, this is just like a little insight. And maybe just then after the live or at some point this week, you might just feel called to, okay, for 5 minutes, I'm going to sit and focus on that area. Like, let's say if it's your throat, you're going to sit and focus on that area of the throat and just listen to what your body's telling you. Is there something it wants to say? You know, have you been having pain in that area? And just see, because I love doing things like this that are a little bit different. And I have got some other card decks too. Let's just read up on chat. Phoenix has wrote Capricorn in 4th house. Ooh, okay. And I've been having a cold, and one of my oldest cats has been having skin problems. I also have wisdom toothache. Oh my god. Wow, that's a lot going on. Interesting though that you're getting your wisdom teeth. When I was talking about the throat thing, you must have written that in chat. So I always think your wisdom, that's interesting, they're coming through. Now, do you remember, Phoenix, when I said this to you before, and I said to you, you know so much more at your age or your time in life than a lot of other adults that might be in their 30s, 40s or 50s. You're like knowing a lot of stuff earlier than some, which I feel is indicative of you actually getting your wisdom teeth while you're in your 20s. Do you know what I mean? Because like mine, the bottom 2 are just starting to come through, and the top 2 literally I think started maybe over the last 2 to 3 years, and they're still not 100% through. So I'm like, whoa, it's really interesting. So you're definitely getting downloaded with more wisdom. See it as your growing pains to having more wisdom, and more wisdom is going to help you through this world. Tanya also wrote bad skin problems. Doctor saying it's an allergy, but it's getting worse. Rash all over my neck, head, in ears, so horrible. Oh my God. Tanya, I wonder what, is there something, you know, like on a deeper level, you know how I get, is there something that's, your body must be trying to rid you of something firstly. So, you know, whether that's something that's inside, some toxin or something that needs to come out, or, you know, energetically, like, have you been around someone or something? Or is there something going on that your body is literally like agitated and feels like you're crawling, literally, skin problem, that it's trying to find a way out to release? And Alicia started getting hers. See, that's crazy. This is what I'm saying. Like, those born, I'm gonna say from the 2000s onwards, they for sure are gonna know stuff. Like, they're gonna know their purpose in life so much sooner than the rest of us. Like, which is a good thing for them, because they're definitely gonna need more wisdom. But yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? So I've got these cards out here, guys. So yeah, just in case anyone is listening, I'm just gonna read this out. But yeah, just chakras, just so people know. They're concentrated energy centers of the body. They're used in a variety of ancient meditation practices, healing, energy, stuff like that. Chakra is a Sanskrit term meaning wheel or disc, yeah? For thousands of years, these have been studied and incorporated into a wide variety of spiritual practices. And working with your chakras has been linked to increasing your lifespan, improving your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. So, I'm going to go through the cards. I'm going to give them a shuffle. And yeah, I'm going to go to each person. So I'm going to start with Tanya because we're talking. So Tanya's saying, I'm actually thinking it's your body telling me to listen. It may very well be trying to get your attention, because sometimes, like, you'll get the subtle hints, you'll get the subtle notifiers, and then they have to increase it and increase it if you're not listening. So probably if you haven't been listening, it's having to take the extreme route. So let's give these a shuffle, Tanya. Let's ask. I wonder what chakra point is going to come up for you. So I'm literally just shuffling these down here, if you can't see, guys. And type your name into chat and I will come to you next to do a chakra card for you. Let's have a look. And also, anyone that is on my live and I connect with today, I will also send you some healing as well after. I'll do a little healing on here, but right, okay, so this one's come out for you, Tanya. How interesting. Your third eye chakra. So this is all about your inner eye reflects your inner light. So because your third eye chakra has come up here, that one that's that deep indigo-y purple colour, that is basically you need to be trusting your sixth sense, your inner sight. And maybe, I know you've listed other health problems, but this is the one I believe Spirit is wanting you to focus most on right now, is your third eye. So when you get some time, you really, and you need to prioritize this. I'm good, because I know you, I'm going to say it kind of harshly, you have to prioritize time to go within and to listen to your psychic senses and what they're telling you, because I feel like you might be shutting them out. Hence your body's trying to get your attention in other areas, because then maybe it's going to force you, you know, as you're saying, to sit still, to listen. So really, if you can, I want you to focus on your third eye. Take some time at some point soon to sit there. You can place your hand on it, you can place your hands by your side and just listen and feel. You might feel a pulsing, you might feel energy there, but what is it trying to tell you? And, you know, maybe just set the intention that you want to balance that and you want to be open to it in a healthy and safe way. Okay, but yeah, that's what's coming up most. Tanya's right, maybe that's what the rash is telling me, because it started going to my face. And I would also, I'm gonna say on this too, on the note of the rash, please, I just came to my mind to say it, but do some energy cleansing on yourself, please. So like, run the water over yourself in the shower. Set that intention that you're cleansing your energy field. You might want a sage, Palo Santo, something like that. I feel like you need to cleanse your energy, because maybe some energies come onto you that's not even yours, or, you know, that's impacting your third eye, okay? So that's what I'm going to say to you on that, okay? Also, guys, after the chakra cards, if you also have like a question maybe, or area of guidance, or I have 2 other card decks available, one tarot and an animal card one, so we can have a look at that too. Okay, on that note, before I go to Margot, Tanya, I'm just going to get an animal oracle card for you and see if there's any other messages in there that you need to know for your highest vibrational good. This is for Tanya. Any messages for Tanya that she needs to know currently? What does Tanya need to know? Okay, butterfly cards come out. And butterfly, connecting that, it's like your growth, it's transformation. So you are literally in a transformational period. So this is your personal transformation. And you're getting encouraged to be more sensitive to your personal growth and expansion. So you actually have to be a little bit more in tune, using your sixth sense with yourself. I think I always say with people, it starts with yourself first. And the butterfly wants to remind you to find joy and lightness in life, but you do need to trust in yourself too. And remember, like, this is a process. This is a journey. So look out like for butterflies. It's also coming to you like as a spirit animal too, connecting. But you definitely need to remember that, like, it's your growth, it's expansion, and you know, these things can be lifelong journeys, but just treat yourself. I feel like you definitely need more self-care and looking after yourself better, okay? So embrace the butterfly energy with that. All right, Tanya's put, oh wow, I was thinking I want an animal one. And you said it, that's not, you see, I must have just like, you must have been channeling the thought to me, and I remembered I had them there, and I was like, oh, okay, why not? How interesting is that? And you got the butterfly one. That's great. Okay. Right. So yeah, these were your 2 ones, Tanya. Right, I'm gonna go to Margot. Margot, if you are still there. Okay. Let's see which one's gonna come up for Margot. Which chakra card does Margot most need for her highest vibrational good? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. It's gonna come out. Yeah, sorry, these cards are a little bit stiff because I haven't actually used these for a while. Okay, wait. Ooh, okay, I'm loving. Well, I'm loving a bit of green, and of course, green is the heart. So, Margot, this is all about your heart chakra. Okay, so you've got to work on balancing your heart chakra. That is what's coming up as being most important for you at the moment. And the best way to receive love is by giving it. Being kinder to others can help to strengthen and open this chakra. What you can do each day to help those around you, that might be something to think about. Forgive old grudges and let go of the past, and avoid being too critical of yourself and others. Okay, compliment others and go out of your way to spread kindness and bring balance to your heart chakra. So that's a very interesting. And also, I just noticed with it being the number 6 here, I definitely feel like that'll be like to do with around matters of love and also family. Okay, now, yeah, so for you, if you can put some time aside at some point to just lay there with like your hands on your chest and really tune into your heart and listen, like what feelings come up, what thoughts, what emotions, and tie into that, okay? And be more open to receiving and giving with regards to love. Put some time aside to set your intention to focus healing your heart chakra area too, because that is the one that's come up of being most important for you at this moment, okay? And then I'm just gonna go to the animal deck for you and see. Margaret, makes some sense. Yeah, it's just an intuitive way of doing it, just, you know, seeing what area is coming up for you at the moment. Let's have a look at the animal totem messages. And also you can even incorporate the colors into it. So like with yours, Margaret, if you want to incorporate more green, maybe you want to start wearing a green jumper or a green top or a green coat, you know, or green foods, or I don't know, buy a green plants. There's so many ways you can incorporate and be aware of that energy too. Right, let's give these a shuffle. Which message does Margot most need at this moment? Let's have a look. Okay. Oh, this is a fierce one. You got the cheetah card. Okay, this is about your focus. Okay, so when I just straight away looking at this, the cheetah is real focused. It's like in one direction looking at focus. And I almost want to say with this is like, I wonder what's actually got your focus, or if there's something you're really focusing on. So the message with this one is letting go of other people's issues and actually focusing on your own goals. So stop trying to please everyone. I don't know if you're a bit of a people pleaser, but that is coming up in this message. So, you know, gotta find a way not to be people pleasing. And the cheetah is reminding you that things are moving at great speed for you at the moment. So that's a good sign too, when something comes through and it's moving quickly. And you need to keep yourself focused on your own direction and find the most direct way of achieving your dreams. Okay, so I feel a bit of a redirection back with this is like back to you, back to literally focus your center on you, because by worrying about others or other things it's not going to allow you to fulfill your life with the things maybe you want to do and achieve. And you can do and achieve everything you want, but it's like you have to put all your focus onto you, which isn't selfish at all. It's a necessity. That's what I'm going to call it, is necessity, okay? Yeah, Margaret, wow, okay, yes. So it's kind of a bit bold, but that what I feel like is that kind of cheetah energy. And also things can and will then happen really quickly for you. Yeah, it doesn't feel like it, the speed, but I definitely feel like it's there. Well, as you can see, sitting, waiting, but when that moment is right, it's just gonna go like that for you. So I do feel like that's a really strong message with that one. Now, is there anybody else on the live that would like them any messages? If there is, you can just comment below in chat. So, and just to be fair, while I'm waiting, if anyone does, I'll just pull my own one. Let's see what chakra card I'm gonna get. Okay. But yeah, Margot, I hope those messages resonate, and even if maybe they don't fully right now, things may reveal themselves. So, chakra card for my highest vibrational good. Let's see which one's gonna come out for me. Then I will come to Phoenix. I just saw that. Oh, whoa, one just literally jumped out at me. No, two, guys. Two jumped out at me. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, my... Guys, you're not even going to believe this. Oh, I got two... Oh, my God. I got two solar plexus cards, and they came out together. And I'm in a 3 personal year, which is all connected to the solar plexus. Oh, my God. Many of our past traumas are stored in the body and can affect our patterns and behaviors. People with a difficult childhood or past trauma often have trouble balancing the third chakra. Therapy, support from loved ones, and other healthy activities can begin the path to healing this and balancing this chakra. Oh my God. If this chakra feels tight and knotted, try this activity. Oh my God, and then it's giving me directions for a massage on my stomach area. Wow, guys, these are spot on. Gosh, you couldn't make this stuff up, could you? Wow. That's intense. Okay, well, I know the area I've got to focus on. Okay, Phoenix, let's go to you. I was like, it's only fair to read myself, right? There's me telling you guys, I was like, oh, come on, let's just, exactly, I'm being told. And then I have to acknowledge it because I'm saying it out loud. You know, because sometimes when we read for ourselves, you can sit there and you can acknowledge it. but then I kind of feel like I'm doing it in the presence of loved ones too, and you guys are gonna be my advocates that you heard it and now you're gonna hold me responsible. But it's interesting, yeah, because our personal years definitely tie into energy points and areas we are healing as well. And like this last week or so, I've been so bloated in my stomach area, so for sure it's emotions and not the best food choices, but yeah. Okay, Phoenix, let's see. Right, let's go to Phoenix. What chakra card is for Phoenix's highest vibrational good right now? What chakra card is going to come out for Phoenix? Ooh. Okay, well, that's kind of... Do you know what? Okay, I'm going to read it as it is here. So for Phoenix, this was a bit weird and I was about to just put them back in. But... Right, so Phoenix 6 actually just came out, which was really bizarre. And I was thinking, no, that's too many. But I'm actually just going to go through them for you, Phoenix, because 6 have come out for a reason. So I think maybe what this is indicating with you is actually like you need a full alignment of areas, you know, like a full balancing. So I'll go through them. So solar plexus, okay, so I don't know if you have access to like any essential oils and things, but it's advising things, anything that's got a fiery incense type smell, such as saffron, musk, sandalwood, ginger, and cinnamon. So your solar plexus area was the first card. Then you got the heart chakra area, which is about being welcome with, I welcome love with an open heart. So just reminding you to keep your heart open for love. You got another heart card, so double heart healing. Ooh, that's an intense one. My heart is free from all wounds of the past. Oh my God, no, the power of 3. Look at this. Phoenix got another heart card, chakra. I am open to love and I receive more of it every day. So your poor heart, like that area, your heart chakra, is really crying out for some additional healing at this time. So, oh my God, another one, Phoenix, look. 4. 4 is the number to do with the heart. I am worthy of love. A lot of matters of love are coming up for you. Oh my God, Phoenix. There was a reason this has happened. Look, 5. So I know I said a full body alignment and whatever, but yeah, it's solar plexus first, but your heart, oh my God, 5 cards for the heart. Love is my guiding truth in life. I give and receive love effortlessly and unconditionally. So you can't run 5 heart chakra cards. So there is, I believe, a lot of healing around your heart area that needs and will happen. So yeah, when you get a chance, even just 5 minutes, lay there with your hands on your heart, set the intention of healing and listen and feel into your heart and whatever is coming up for you, because that is a really strong message. And there was me, I was thinking, should I just throw the cards back in because 5 came out? Like, let's reshuffle, thinking 1's just gonna come out. But this is where as well, I can't always control it. I have to just go with the flow of actually what's coming up to be said to the person that needs it. So yeah, Phoenix, if you're listening, yeah, I hope that resonates for you. And like I say, guys, I'm gonna send out some healing to everyone. So before I actually even move on to the animal card for Phoenix, I'm just gonna ask you guys, wherever you are, I'm actually just now gonna channel some healing to everyone on the live, to anyone who watches it back, to anyone that needs. So first of all, we're just going to cleanse your space, cleanse your energy fields, removing all energy that does not belong for your highest vibrational good. I'm going to ask to send this healing to all these wonderful, amazing people for their highest vibrational good. Okay, just place your hands open if you wish to receive. Okay, we're going to ask for this divine healing light to be sent in for everyone here to receive to where they most need it, and to trust in the power and the energy that it will bless them in a way far beyond their wildest thoughts could take them. Believe in miracles, believe that this can happen for you. Healing for your highest vibrational goods, filling you the gold and healing light all around your energy fields, okay? Taking in deep breaths of gold and healing light that's going to fill you, protect you. Focus on your breath, guys. Take in deep healing breaths, and as you exhale, even if you want to move your arms like this, and you're going to release all that doesn't belong. Release all that doesn't belong. Ask for that healing light to go into you. Keep focusing on your breath, just channeling this healing energy out to you all, no matter how far away you are. This is healing energy coming from the absolute highest good for all of your highest goods. Now I'm just going to seal each of your energy fields for you with amazing healing light. Send that out to you. Okay, we're just going to take a moment for you to receive that energy. Don't forget you can watch this back at any time as well. My hands have actually started to really heat up, so I can definitely feel, my hands are starting to itch now, definitely feel that that's been sent to you guys. Okay, now just going to take a moment, then I'm going to get Phoenix and Animal card oracle. Yeah, I just felt like that was needed. Oh my god, Tanya said hairs are tingling. Wow, are you feeling it? Margot, thank you so much. You're so welcome, Phoenix. Thank you. You are so welcome as well. Yeah, Phoenix, I know that was quite a strong message that just came for you, but clearly the universe is really knocking on you hard to be like, okay, you need to listen to this. So I'm going to get you just an Animal oracle card just to conclude for you. Right, so for Phoenix's highest vibrational good, what animal card message do we have? And I just keep feeling to say this because I can literally hear it playing out in my head, and it's like in the moments of stillness, that's where your power is. In the stillness, your power is there and it's coming for you. There is power in the moments of stillness. Let that be heard. Oh my gosh, it's kind of when you sit there and you start listening to a voice that's within you, and yeah, that's cool. Wow, look at this. Phoenix, you got the Moose card. Oof. This one's powerful, and this is about friendship. So I feel like this is a theme, something that is really coming up for you. You've been encouraged to create an atmosphere in your life that will attract love. Oh my god, the love theme again, because the heart chakra is all about love. That's a huge theme that's coming for you. Oh my god, like I really feel like love must be coming as well for you. That's why they're really wanting you to do this, really work on clearing and focusing on your heart area to really open you for love. You've been encouraged to create an atmosphere in your life that will attract love. Listen to what your heart is telling you, okay? Not the head. No. We know that you're intelligent. We know that there's a lot of thoughts you're going to get, but you really need to listen to your heart. What is your heart telling you? And this is the time to cultivate new friendships, which will very well turn into romantic relationships. Ooh, I'm excited. If you're already in a committed relationship, the moose symbolizes things can change. Things can change for the better. But in your case, I believe this is about, again, a message with love, that all love the great basis of it will start with a friendship, and then that can turn into a romantic relationship for you. So this is confirmation. It is there for you if you want it. Shall you want it when you're ready for it? Okay. You know, like the moose is there alone, but it's ready. It's waiting, you know. And it might not as well, when I look at this, and I have to feel to say it, is like it might not be what you typically think is just in front of you. You know, sometimes you might have to look past all the trees and the distractions to really find, you know, that level of friendship. And also, I say this, the more love you have for yourself, the better kind of relationships you're going to attract. You know, how we love ourselves is how we teach others how to love us. Yeah. So the better and better, healthier relationship you have with yourself and love, you will then get that more quality in a relationship. Some powerful, powerful messages this evening, guys. Short but sweet, but I feel like, yeah, I hope that's given you guys some, what is even the word I'm looking for? Some inspiration, some hope, and yeah, just some divine messages. Yeah, I hope that resonates. Anyway, for you, Phoenix. But I'm kind of all, I get it, because like heart pain and things, and the heart is a really difficult one actually to work on. But then on the other side of that, like I'm really excited to hear about like potential friendships or love that may be coming up for you. I'm excited. As you can tell, I genuinely do get excited for people. So yeah, I'm excited for that. So guys, hope you loved your messages, and thank you so much for joining me on this like last minute live. It's great to have everyone. Phoenix wrote, that resonates. Thank you. Okay. Now does anyone else have any questions at all that I may be able to help with, or anything you want to ask? Let's see. Let me wait for chat to load. Margot, that was great. Definitely inspirational. Thank you. Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you for joining. I know it was last minute, but I'm glad you guys were you guys got the call. I'm glad that you had the energetic you know, the new moon call. Phoenix, I set intentions for self-love this year. You see it's coming through, and also that ties in, I do believe too, with this Capricorn energy of like what we need to commit to, you know, committing to that, things you maybe have to release, we have to work on to be able to then experience like the more positive side of that. Just like with mine and the solar plexus energy, you know, the difficult like childhood, the pains, the traumas, things I'm gonna have to work on and work through my whole life, but you know, hopefully to experience some type of joy at some point in my life, because that is something I think I majorly struggle with, is actually ever finding joy or happiness. You know, there might be fleeting moments, but deep down in my core, I'm never like, I can't say I'm ever like joyful or really happy, or like I always am mainly depressed. So that's very interesting. Yes. Okay, Margot, can I ask a quick question? Any guidance on my legal issue? Okay, let's have a look for you. Let's go to tarot for that. I'm going to go to the tarot deck for that, okay, if you don't mind. Okay. I'm going to read the other messages in a sec. Margot, let's go to the tarot deck, because tarot will be a little bit more like it's gonna cut to the message, you know, like it might give like a time frame, you know. So let's have a look for that for you. Let's have a look. I'm just gonna get my tarot deck out, okay. Right, message for Margot regarding her legal issue. What do we have to say? Okay, I keep hearing February in my mind, so I feel like February is going to be significant with that. I feel like you might have to use some forceful energy, but February is coming through loud and strong. Right, let's shuffle the deck here. Let's have a look. Oh my god, I thought, yeah, I just know it's gonna, there's no softening around this. We are cutting to the chase, okay? Margot's legal issue. A message, please. What message does she most need? What will be most accurate with that message? Okay, right, we have a card that's fallen out. Right, 10 of Cups. All right, let me just take a moment to look at this. Tanya, so I'm reading our minds so well. I mean, it's been a little while. Good job. I'm managing to read accurately. Let's have a look. 10 of Cups. Okay, interesting. 10 of Cups. We asked about legal, but 10 of Cups, I'm seeing this, and again, it's kind of, because it's so pink, yeah, and I'm like, it's an emotional, it's like love related as well. And this is all about domestic bliss and love, the happy home, strong sense of self-love. I feel like somehow self-love is tied into this. Relationships, deep connections, and you belong where you are. The roots you're putting down, they will last. It's fertile ground and it's safe. So I don't know if you've had any doubts maybe about where you are or where you are living in particular relation to the legal issue, but this would be confirmation that you belong there. So maybe not to doubt that in any way. It wants you to invest wholeheartedly and positively in your closest of relationships. Really a message of strong faith as well. Be hopeful. Okay. It's about a 10. Okay, it's also saying with this, a 10-day time span. Okay, so 10 days. There's going to be something significant coming up in 10 days around the legal issue. Cups also represent the water element, which points to the months of March, July, and November. So February and March are going to be quite significant then, I feel, with this. I think as well, this is, I know we've said the legal issue, but it is tying in, it's coming up with this message is about you and feeling worthy, and actually like you are worthy of love. And I feel like maybe it's actually confidence as well, that you need to feel like you're worthy and things are yours and you're entitled to those. And again, like it did mention on your other card about people pleasing, and like I feel like especially with legal stuff, like it's like you have to kind of take the bull by the horns is what I'm saying. It like you have to show, like, you know, how can I say this in a way that's like, yeah, you have to steer them in the direction you want and not the other way. Okay, also if you have a rose quartz crystal, that could be useful. I'm going to pull another tarot just to get some more clarification for you. But I will definitely say, like, whatever your intentions are, whatever it is you're wanting the outcome to be, you need to, like, really now, tonight, this new moon, I want you to write it down. I want you to write it down with darn confidence and be like, this is the result I require, or better, you know, this is the result I require, or better, for my highest good, you know, and really affirm it like it's yours and it's happening and everything's working out, which I know is like totally hard when things may not be going that way. But if you just take some time, and even in front of the mirror or something, and, you know, say it like you mean it. And do you know what? Put yourself in front of the mirror and pretend you're, you know, that, whether it's like a solicitor or whatever they are. And I want you to envision you're that person. I am doing it. This is working out. And really take on some of that like boss kind of energy, because that's what they, you know, they're a bit ruthless like that. Right, let's go. But yeah, make a note, the next 10 days, make a note of February and March as well. Right, let's shuffle and ask again. Mara's legal issues, messages for her highest vibrational good. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Whoa. I don't know if you saw that one. This, ooh, the Emperor. This just flew out, okay? That just literally flew out. And again, I was kind of saying it to you, wasn't I, about like having that forceful energy. So you've literally got 3 lions there literally roaring. I feel like you need to find your voice a little bit more. Like you can't escape this. Look, you got 3 lions there. Use your voice, okay? If you have to roar at people, literally roar. I feel like this is what the situation needs. No more nice guy. Like, it's, you know, and every day, until you get the result that you want. It's quite a savage energy. It's like you've really got to step into that like boss energy of it and just, you know, unapologetically, whatever anyone else thinks, no, you've got to do it. It's that Emperor card, you know. Taking responsibility is a key theme with this card. So you've got to take that responsibility of what it's asking you. The Emperor dictates control, leadership and authority and conviction. And it came out upright for you. So conviction is on the cards. And is the patron saint of intention setting and manifestation. Oh my God, Margot, what were we just saying? And again, remember, like, you're not just a regular person, right? You are a spiritual being. Like, you have your powers. You are a psychic medium. You are an inner witch goddess. Like, you have all this energy to harness and use. I just feel like I'm giving you a reality, just like little slap. The tarot card here. It's like, you're not just like a regular person having legal issues. Remember, you're a really powerful being because you are intelligent, right? You know what's going on, but you also can influence the energy too with your energy and the energy of the universe. So I really want you to take on this like boss energy with it. Set the intentions, do the manifestations, write it down, revisit it every couple of days. And I really think it's going to turn around for you, but you need to reclaim back the power. And this is telling you to be single-minded, dominant, focused, and even a bit ruthless. Exactly what I was saying to you. You've got to get ruthless with it. Like, you're dealing with probably narcissistic kind of power-tripping, egotistical, I can't even swear on live, but I'd like to, type of illegal people, yeah? So you need to take that approach with them. Bear, it literally says this in the guidebook, I have to laugh. Bare your teeth. It's because I know Mom, she's like, I just don't see that with you. Bare your teeth and your claws if you have to, right? So it's basically telling you, you will fight for what's yours if you have to. And I know it's going to be really hard, but look, you got the power animals with you now. That's what they want you to do, because we all have to fight for our spot sometimes. And I feel like this is what's going to make or break it for you. You got to step up and you got to fight for it. But on the flip side, it could also mean that you're dealing with someone or people that are really domineering, unhealthy levels of control. Yeah, a bit imbalanced. So, but you know the side of the energy now, what you've got to take on. Now, Emperor is associated with the Aries energy, which is late March and through to April. So definitely these next couple of months, it's all going to be going off. And Mars is the planet of Aries. Mars is that action. Mars is doing. It's very forceful like that, yeah? So sealing the connection to the Emperor for the fire planet, and its association day is Tuesday. So if I would say with that, if you want to, Tuesday's literally just around the corner. So take action, do it on a Mars day, which is Tuesday. So make sure you head start your Tuesday with your list and your plan and how you're going to tackle it, and literally go roaring for these people. Okay, so anyway, focus with your intent on your goals every day, and it's going to happen for you. So I can see in chat, Margaret, that's what I need. Basically, I feel like this sums it up. It's yours, but you're going to have to for it, okay? I don't know if that was maybe the answer you were looking for, but this is what's come out for you. So, you got the more emotional side and the you side, and then also the energy that you have to step into to get those results, okay? But they both were upright. So that to me is signaling, positive outcomes for you. But yeah, I want to update on your approach and how you're going to go about it, and your ruthless approach, okay? Because it's going to get you the results. I'm excited for you now. I feel like the first one was like, I feel like the second one's just cut to it of what was needed there. Okay, let me catch back up on the chat, guys. Right, Manga, steer in the direction. I think that's right. Wasn't sure if I should be acting or waiting. No, this is 100% action. If anyone else is watching and they feel to add anything to that, but my interpretation and feeling of that is definitely action, action, action. Phoenix, what did I miss? Oh, you left and came back. Right, we had to skip to tarot, like as Tanya's told you. Yeah, thanks, Tanya. Yeah, we had to cut to the tarot because I said if anyone else had any other questions or guidance or anything anyone wanted to know, so I decided we'll get the tarot out because tarot is just always gonna cut to it. Right. Okay, Manga, yeah, brilliant, really helpful. Thank you. You're so welcome. I hope it's going to be helpful for you because I know there is nothing worse than dealing with certain situations. Right. I can see as well, Tanya asked a question about her relationship, a general question. Okay, we can definitely see what the tarot wants you to know. When I say the tarot, it's the universe, but we are using the tool of the tarot card to convey the message. Okay, guys. So, and again, if anyone else has a question, you can drop it in chat. I am here to help. Right, Tanya. Let's go back to her question. God, it's gone from my mind. I know it was relationship, right? Okay. Tanya's highest vibrational good regarding her relationship. Okay, what message can you give to her for her highest vibrational good? What message does she most need at this time regarding her relationship? As you see, I'm actually talking out loud quite a bit tonight. Oh, one just literally jumped out. Oh, interesting. Oh, okay, Tanya, this one literally jumped out, so I'm just gonna have a look at it and see what I feel in this card. Okay, I can't lie, it does look a bit depressing. And it's 9. You know a bit on the 9 is kind of like there's something that's coming to a bit of a, and literally you can kind of see it in the card here, like that sunflower. It's like, sunflowers, they go through a phase of being really ripe and fresh and blooming, and now I feel like this one looks complete, it's like it's dying, like it's wilting, like it needs to be watered and come back to life. But it's like sunflowers don't do that, do they? They have their little time and then that's it, they're done then. Look, and I feel like there's quite a few, it's like murky waters as well in this card. It's like really dark, which is, for me, that's symbolizing really heavy, deep emotions. And I wonder, with that, is there a lot of sadness right now? Like really dark, heavy emotions is what I'm seeing with this. And also swords to me, and because you asked in relationship, I can't help but feel like with this sword one anyway, it's like, imagine a sword, it's like a stab wound. It's like, it's something very painful anyway. I feel is like what it's symbolizing with regards to your relationship. Now, let's just hold the card up. So this is about facing your deepest and most secret fears. So I was right, this is a very deep one. Secret fears get bigger and uglier inside. Ooh, this one feels painful, Tanya. Okay, growing out of proportion and therefore becoming almost impossible to tackle. Kind of, I'm itching my hand as I say this. I kind of feel like maybe this is also the rash that you were mentioning earlier, because I feel like there is something like a fear that's getting worse and worse inside. And it's taking over, and I feel like maybe that's what the actual outburst of your rash can be coming back to as well. You feel overwhelmed and terrified. Ooh, this card is actually making me sad. The 9 of Swords urges you to stop torturing yourself and seek help, be that professional or just talking to a friend or even journaling. Okay. The key thing is to express these thoughts and get them out. So that's really important with regards to your relationship. I feel like because there's a lot of sad energy here, I feel like talking about it or writing or journaling, however, like it said in here, Of course, I'm always here for you. But yeah, I feel like that's actually going to help you, because otherwise it's like too much that you're keeping in otherwise. And as an attitude or approach, the card asks you to express, share, and address your secret fears and anxieties. Get them out into the cold light of day. Okay, so that's really important with this, because otherwise they're just, it's going to take over you. You know, sometimes we have that feeling inside like, oh, it's not much, but it's eating away, and that's what these dark waters are really about. So the Nine of Swords can indicate a 9-month time span. Okay, swords also represent the air element, which points to the month of February next month, June, and October. Okay, and the person, because it's saying it can also indicate air sign energy, so that's Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius energy. But think about how the person makes you feel. Is it positive? Is it negative influence on you? You know, I think it's like sometimes as well, talking about those things can kind of help you decide on then how you want to act and act accordingly. So with this, you just got to have your focus on things that you love to get you through this, and that you will be okay. Also, if you have any black crystals, the specific one linked with this card is a black oh my god, I can't even say it. Onyx. Onyx. Don't mock me if I didn't say it right, because that's a really protective one, and it protects from negative energy, and it also defends against people who are manipulative, critical, or argumentative, and it also helps with relieving fear. Or, you know, when you get feelings of like overwhelmed, worry, fright, all those kind of things that can overcome you, the grounding force of that crystal can then bring you back into balance. And it can also help you work through and heal old emotional wounds that may be affecting you in the present, and therefore make way for you to feel better mentally for your future. Okay, and also it talks about having like physical rest as well. So yeah, I feel like that's your message. I don't know if you feel like, do you feel like oh wait, hold on a second, Tanya put it makes sense. Okay, I'm glad that was resonating. Sure, I do have a black awning. Don't even laugh at it, I don't know what to say that one. And it does make sense about having to talk instead of keeping it in. Okay, Pat, I'm so glad you actually had that crystal, because well, I should know you do have a lot of them, but definitely use it. Okay, those qualities and properties, definitely what you need. And definitely talk about it, because that's what's actually going to help you through that difficult time. I feel like I feel like you've got to talk about it. And then just going back to your chakra card too, about your third eye, I feel like again it's like it's trusting that and seeing things for what they are. Okay, but yeah, the fear side of thing, yeah, fears can be crippling, so just be kind with yourself with that. Okay, I hope that makes sense for you. Yeah, okay. If anyone else has a question, I can go to my tarot deck just while I've got them in the hand. Okay, Tanya wrote, February is when he shall be here again. Interesting. It's time for the real talks. Okay. Interesting. Okay, well, February is literally just around the corner. Like, we have not got far. I was thinking that. I was like, oh my god, yeah, we're nearly through January now. It's like, yeah, February. And, you know, February does kind of, it's bringing us closer to that spring energy. You know, and like looking as well, like how you want your life to look, how you want your relationship to look, the things you want. And definitely don't shy away from the talk, you know. Communication is everything. So you go for that. Definitely go for it. Okay. Yeah, let me know anyone else if you need a tarot card. Oh my god, that one's still there. There's me, I've been shuffling them, I thought it might have budged. Yeah, do you know what, this has inspired me. I might have to do my own tarot in a bit as well, because I find out with the tarot, it's very precise, like, and also as well, like, whatever card I might have read for you, this goes for Margot as well, and you, Tanya, like, you can always then look them up as well, like, and sometimes online you might find a little bit more, like, with different takes on them, because they're so widely used, you know, like, there's always different types of interpretations out there. But I've always found them to be pretty accurate. I never used to like them, because I was one, I don't like to do things in a certain way, and I feel like with the tarot it's always like, yeah, you have to do it in a certain way. I prefer sometimes just to read the card or the energy or what I'm feeling with that. So yeah, guys, and just remember, yeah, new moon, like, intentions. So I'm getting the hiccups again. Oh my gosh. Probably need to stop talking so much. Okay, so, okay, I'm gonna refresh, have a look on chat. Okay, I don't think I can see it anymore come up, but yeah, if you missed the live, you're watching it back, you can always drop me a message or an email, and let's see how we can help. But yeah, guys, thank you so much. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening and a relaxing, re-energizing time, and I'm wishing you all lots of love and healing. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me, and yes, hopefully you'll be seeing more of me soon. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna drink some more water, and I'm gonna do my own card. I can't wait. And also, yeah, both of you, if you're still watching, don't forget as well, like, you have your own card deck. So even if just every few days, just pull yourself, ask yourself some guidance for the day, or a message that, you know, a universe most wants you to hear. And yeah, because those little prompts will definitely give you, you know, a bit of help through, and like little kicks of motivation. Just pull yourself a card every so often. Yeah, I hope you enjoy that, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna head off of here and end the live, but thank you so much, guys. Have an amazing evening. Lots of love. Okay, oh, you're so welcome. Okay, bye.